What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. I'm going to talk about Skip Bayless. By the time I post this video, I probably have already posted my thoughts on Joy Taylor. I briefly got into this article during that video. I'll link that other video in the description. But that video was mainly about Joy Taylor's part in this. But now I want to discuss Skip Bayless. And, Skip Bayless left Fox Sports 1 last year. And I believe that might have been right around the time she was planning this lawsuit, because apparently she left Fox Sports 1. I'm not sure if she was let go or she quit. It doesn't say whether she quit or let go. And this woman worked at Fox Sports 1. Her name is Noushin, Faraji. That's her name. And she worked there for 12 years, and she claims she endured all this harassment from all these men. She's just a single mother looking for to work and take care of her child, right? But you worked there for 12 years, and now you're filing this lawsuit claiming that Skip Bayless was infatuated with her to the point to where he offered her, according to her now, he offered her $1.5 million to have relations with him. I just, Skip is an older guy. Maybe he looks at her and he sees a hot younger woman. Who knows? Even though she might be a little bit closer to his age, But apparently, she's claiming this, and she is suing, I believe, Fox Sports, and he's a part of the lawsuit. Not only that, she threw Joy Taylor under the bus. I mean, she's been collecting all types of data over the years, and is basically, again, throwing everybody under the bus, especially a girl that she claims she seemingly was friendly with over the years, putting all her business out there. I don't know if I 100% believe that Skip offered her. Skip, to me, does not come across as a man that's desperate to sleep with women that would pay them money to sleep with them. One, because he comes off very nerdy. Not to say nerds don't want to go out and get women, but he doesn't come across as somebody that's thirsty for women. Just from the time I've seen him on TV. If anything, he's been very antagonistic. So we're gonna delve into this article. This is a front office sports exclusive. Fox Sports hairstylist alleged in a lawsuit that a network executive used his position to harass women, as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and propositioned her for relations. The hairdresser, who said that she worked at Fox Sports from 2012 through last August, that's 14 years, family, 14 years, made a series of allegations in a 42-page lawsuit obtained by Front Office Sports, Fox Sports FS1, FS2, Fox Sports EVP Charlie Dixon Bayless, and FS1 host Joy Taylor are listed as defendants in the lawsuit. It's interesting because in her statement, or in the lawsuit, she claims that she was fighting against patriarchy, but one of the first things you do is you throw another woman under the bus. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Joy Taylor. I've been critical of her. As a matter of fact, in my video about Joy Taylor, I'm very critical of her. But to me, this woman ain't about helping women. She's about herself. Let's be clear. She's about herself. All right. In the suit filed Friday in Los Angeles, Faraji alleged that Dixon, the head of content for FS1, grabbed her buttocks at a birthday party in West Hollywood. When she relayed the encounter to Taylor, the Fox host allegedly told her to get over it, according to the suit. Now, that's troubling if that's true. Now, again, this is one person's view of things. But again, why did you stay there at Fox Sports 1? Why did you stay there up until August of last year? Why did you wait until you were no longer there to put this in a lawsuit? If you're dealing with harassment and the people in HR or the people that you're speaking to aren't doing anything, why would you continue to be in that environment? And this could be one of the reasons why she decided to put Joy Taylor in the lawsuit. Lawsuit seeks a class action status on behalf of Faraji and other non-exempt Fox employees working in California over the past 4 years. Faraji seeks unspecified monetary damages in a jury trial. After starting work on the Undisputed Morning Show starring Bayless, the suit alleged that he began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her chest. The single mother alleged she repeatedly told Bayless she was not interested in him and did not dare date at work. She also claims she told Bayless that she was suffering from ovarian cancer and developing issues with her left ovary in an effort to halt his advances. Instead, Bayless became more aggressive over the years. According to the suit, he allegedly offered Faraji $1.5 million to have relations with him and claimed he could change her life. The suit also claims Bayless accused Faraji of sleeping with Shannon Sharpe, his co-star of Undisputed. That, now again, this is one person's side of things. We have to keep that into consideration. Skip has never been accused of any type of harassment towards women before. I look at behavior. If you've been accused of harassment over and over, I'm more willing to believe that you probably have done something. But with Skip, there's no history of that. So we have to take this with a grain of salt. Now, the thing about sleeping with Shannon Sharpe, I can say this too. Towards the tail end of their run together, it did look to me like Skip may have felt some type of way about Shannon Sharpe. Maybe it was jealousy. Maybe he has a guy who's younger than him. And even though Skip, for his age, keeps himself in good shape, but he sees that, this ex-football player who is charismatic, right? And, he maybe gets attention from the women there. Maybe it made Skip feel some type of way. And maybe because of her, he feels like she should be giving that attention towards him. But maybe that's just, she sees Shannon as more famous than you, Skip. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Again, we have to take this with a grain of salt. We don't really know. This is coming from her side. I can believe that Skip would believe that and probably say that out loud because that's the type of guy Skip is. But again, the being thirsty for women to the point of wanting to pay $1.5 million, I don't know. As the suit alleges, approximately 1 week later, Mr. Bayless made another advance at Miss Faraji. Miss Faraji responded, "Skip, stop. You have a wife." Mr. Bayless responded, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives?" Miss Faraji responded that her father is dead, and when Mr. Bayless looked taken aback, she made an excuse to leave. Oh, man. Again, this is all alleged. This is coming from her. I look at history. Skip has never been accused of anything. I'm not saying that he's above this and would never do it, but this is a woman who worked at that network for 12 years. She worked there. She worked there for 12 years until last year. Now this lawsuit comes out of nowhere. Why didn't you leave and sue years ago? Because this doesn't sound like something that Skip just recently did. This sounds like if this happened, this probably happened very early in the in their tenure together, working together, right? Why didn't you leave? Sometimes you got to take your pride over money. She decided that her job, and I'm being real, her job was more important than these allegations. I got to look at everything that's in front of me, all the facts. She chose her job over all these issues. She was willing to ignore all those issues just so she could stay at Fox Sports 1. During her time at Fox, Faraji alleges that she made multiple complaints to Human Resources and Employee Relations Departments. Meanwhile, the suit alleged that Taylor began insulting Ms. Faraji on a personal and professional level after their friendship ended. The suit also alleged that Taylor mocked the English pronunciation of Faraji, who is of Persian descent. That sounds like the Joy Taylor I know of. Very condescending, very arrogant. That sounds like something that she would do. Her lengthy tenure at Fox Sports and not so thinly veiled references to multiple anonymous witnesses suggest that she may have the receipts to back up her version of events, said Daniel Wallach, a sports law attorney and co-host of the podcast Conduct Detrimental. Just as importantly, she has contemporaneously raised these issues with her co-workers, which in the jurors' eyes could boost the credibility of these claims. Ms. Faraji brings forth this action because of over a decade at Fox. She was forced to endure misogynistic, racist, ableist workplace where executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity, the suit alleges. When Ms. Faraji and others came forward to report the wrongdoing, instead of addressing their concerns, Fox retaliated against them while the perpetrators and those who protected them were inexplicably promoted. This case thus represents yet another in a long line of cases chronicling the toxic culture at Fox, marked by bad faith promises and repeated failures to address a poisonous and entrenched patriarchy. That's a very interesting word, entrenched patriarchy. Only feminists use that word. This woman probably has a disdain towards rich and powerful men. And this lawsuit to me is of a woman who feels like she was wronged because she's no longer at Fox Sports and she's owed something. I'm not saying she didn't go through anything, but you were there for 12 years. Even Shannon Sharp left before you did. Shannon Sharp left before you did. Even Shannon Sharp said, I can't take it anymore. I gotta go. He left before you did. So, and again, I'm not absolving Skip of anything, but to me, if this stuff is going on, you need to leave and you need to make noise. This Me Too thing has been going on for a while. This isn't new. Me Too ain't new. It's been going on for years. That's why when I look at these lawsuits, you have to take a stance where I have to see all the information, evidence. I'm not just going to take your word for it. Does it look bad? Yes, it looks bad. And the fact that she's including Joy Taylor in it is hilarious because a lot of the stuff that's in the thing up in there about Joy Taylor, a lot of us already knew about her, what type of woman she was. Fox released the following statement to FOS. We take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time given the pending litigations. Her lawyers did not immediately respond to comment. I will say this. When you look at everything that's going on, this stuff does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't, but if you're dealing with this type of thing, you need to leave. I'm not saying that you shouldn't stand up for yourself. But if you're in a corporate environment and nobody's listening to you, you have to take things into your own hands and you have to be able to walk away. She did not want to walk away from her job until recently, 12 years later, when Undisputed was basically no longer a thing. Even Shannon Sharp left the network before she did. And we have to let it play out. People say, well, she has already, everybody who files a lawsuit, people claim they got receipts, but then it can always fall apart. Now they could pay her to go away. I don't know if she's directly suing Skip. Say she's suing Fox Sports. Skip is a part of it. I don't think, Skip left. Maybe Skip knew this was coming and he got out of there to where he wouldn't have to worry about being fired or being a part of this. There's a lot of freakiness going on at Fox Sports. There's been some allegations swirling around there and things going on there for a while now, but it wasn't always about, this type of situation, but just a lot going on up there. A lot of turnover. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me thoughts, like the video, share, follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.